Stay tuned for Campbell County's premier sports talk show. It's Jake Miller Sports Talk on WLEF. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for Campbell County's premier sports talk show. It's Jake Miller Sports Talk on WLEF. Stay tuned.
The views, opinions, positions, or strategies expressed on this program do not necessarily reflect those of the staff, management, or advertisers of WLAF.
You've tuned in to Campbell County's premier sports talk show. Jake Miller Sports Talk is on the air from now until 8 p.m. Call into the show by way of 423-562-1450. Jake Miller Sports Talk starts now on WLAF.
Go. And welcome in to another edition of Jake Miller Sports Talk. I'm your host, Jake Miller, signing in from afar right now as we shuffle our way through traffic. I've been in this truck for 3 hours, but I'm excited to get into the studio momentarily and talk with some of my favorite people and talk to all of you. Alongside Caden Poston and Matthew Moore, going to be coming to you for the next 2 hours with a lot of information. Of course, you know, we got to sit at Campbell County's football practice again this past Monday and get a little bit more of the lay of the land. Might have some surprises coming up for you guys later on in the show. We actually took the show to Facebook as well this week. We started asking questions daily, and then you all responded in a big way, and we're going to be talking about a lot of that as soon as I can get through this traffic. Why are we going so slow? Come on, people. Foot on the gas, goes forward. That's how this works. Steer the car straight. That's how this works. Caden Poston, how are you, sir?
I'm great. How are you, buddy? It sounds like
I'm very, very frustrated at this point. I've been in a car for 3 hours. I'm ready to see you. I'm ready to see Matthew. Please, for the love of all things good, tell me there is a slice of pizza waiting on me when I get there from our friends at Charlie's.
Oh, listen, we got pepperoni pizza waiting for you and a side of ranch and a Diet Coke ready for you, Jake Miller. And can you hurry up? Because
get drink.
Well, I think Matthew pulled magic out of his hat. Yeah.
Buddy. Here we go. What a start.
Yeah,
well, anyway,
can you hurry up? Because this is a little awkward, me by myself right over here.
I'm sure you are doing just fine. I'm sure you are dressed to the nines. I'm sure everything is phenomenal because Matthew Moore puts on the best production in East Tennessee, without a doubt.
Absolutely. The best of the best is Matthew Moore.
But, of course, I want to start out the show, Caden. We talked on the page this week about who the greatest athletes are to ever come out of Campbell County High School.
Oh, yeah.
And I was expecting maybe to get about 15 to 20 responses. Well, we got over 200. Now, granted, some of the same names were mentioned, but the fact that there are all these people coming out and saying, well, this person, and it's like, wow. And, you know, and even some cases I forgot about some of these players because it's been so long since they played here. But the fact that that player made such an impact on that person, they're able to bring it back, and it kicks in a core memory. So, Kate, let me start by asking you, who is your favorite player to ever come out of Campbell County?
Well, you know, it's, you know, you go back to, you know, I grew up in the 2005 era, you know, so I started remembering Campbell County athletes, you know, from like 2012 until now, you know. But, you know, I think we were talking about this the other day. You know, one of my favorite, you know, that, you know, I coached him, and, you know, it was Keegan Nelson. Keegan, you know, he was just that guy that you knew he was going to give 100% every single day. You know, and I'm not saying nothing about, like, you know, Jake and Will. They were some of my favorites. I'm talking about past players. They're not past players. They're still, you know, players at Campbell County High School. I'm talking about past. So, you know, Keegan Nelson was just one of my favorite players. He just had a heart of somebody that just loved Campbell County and loved basketball. I remember one of the biggest plays at Keegan Nelson. It was one of the, you know, he only had 2 points in this game. It was against Heritage, over at Heritage, and Heritage is, you know, is one of the best basketball teams in Tennessee on the side. So, you know, I remember playing them, and we went in that game, and we knew it was going to be tough. I mean, they had athletes across the board. They just had a player score 1,000 points. And we just knew it would be a tough matchup, especially on their home floor. And I remember going in that game, and we went and Keegan, one of our boys missed a – thank you, Jim. I remember one of our boys missed a shot, and Keegan Nelson went in for offensive rebound and tied the game up. And then we went into overtime and won the game. So I remember that. So it was just, I mean, those little things that Keegan Nelson would do, he would just make a difference. And that's why I loved Keegan Nelson. He was just one of my favorite athletes that came through Campbell County.
And, of course, you know, you've experienced, you know, some obviously being a coach, but before your time, like, let's go back, Caden, before you were in high school. Who do you remember watching growing up that played that really stood out to you? It's like, I want to model my game after that guy.
Man, you had Nate Walden. You remember Nate? You know, I mean, Nate was. I think he was a great basketball player. Man, Nate was awesome. You know, you had the Matt Housley era with Gillenwater. You know, all those guys, you know, it's really hard to name all of them. Football-wise, man, C.J. Allen was one of my favorites. C.J. and you just, man, it's just so tough to think about all those, you know. And another one is Landon Reese. You know, I thought Landon Reese was one of my favorite all-time athletes that came through Campbell County High School. You know, I remember when they beat Oak Ridge and Landon was on that team. I think he guarded T. Higgins, if I'm not mistaken. You know, man, there's just so many, Jake. I mean, it's crazy what talent we have put in at Campbell County High School, what's came through, and what is there now. It's just we're blessed at this county. We really are.
Absolutely. And as I walk in the door here, one of the things that I want to point out is the fact that, one of the things that keeps traffic from moving from time to time is, using turn signals. That would be lesson number 1. And then rule number 2, you don't have to completely come to a stop when making a turn as I enter the set here. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me.
Is that Jake Miller?
It's me. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Liking that shirt.
Hey, thank you, dude. Man, you look good today.
Matthew, you just look plumb dapper today. You know that? Looking fantastic. Anyway, welcome into the show. It's Jake Miller Sports Talk on WLAF, and we have a list.
This is what Mr. Freeman brought in.
So we got a message here. It says Tommy had Ken Donahue when he was defensive coordinator for Bear Bryant at Alabama. Come to a game at CCHS to watch him.
Wow.
There we go.
It's pretty awesome.
That is pretty awesome. We were talking about you got some tan. Anyway.
Oh, thanks.
But no, jumping back to famous athlete, or not famous athletes, but I guess famous to us, some of the guys that have come through Campbell County High School. The first one that stands out to me on the football side, I mean, you have to go with number 26, Chris Johnson.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And the one game that stands out the most to me with him, and of course there's many moments that he had that are legendary. There's a 10-minute clip on YouTube that you can go look up his highlights. It's actually pretty phenomenal. But one of the things that I remember about him is in 2004, Campbell County had never been to the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Insert Bearden. They're coming up here for homecoming. And during warm-ups, what a lot of people didn't realize at first is we were actually watching the next punter for the University of Tennessee in Britton Colquitt, because that's where he played and his brother Dustin had played, and his brother Dustin was already on the team at the time. And we're just watching Britton Colquitt in warm-ups just absolutely just booming every ball that
That's what he's supposed to do, man.
And that's what he was supposed to do, and that's what he did. Not only at Bearden, but he did it everywhere else. But Chris Johnson, first play from scrimmage, they hand the ball off to him, and we're at like the 22-yard line or whatever.
Yep.
He goes 78 yards untouched. That's like, all right, what a way to start.
That's crazy.
And this game in particular was important because Campbell County was going for a school record of 5 wins. They had only won 4 up to that point in a season, all time. Well, Bearden gets the ball. They don't do anything with it. They punt back. And they get it down to like the 10, just because that's what Britton Colquitt did.
Yep.
Chris Johnson goes 90 yards untouched. So, the dude had like 180 yards rushing within 2 plays.
See you later.
Pretty much. That's just the dynamic that he had. Whether it was on kickoff return, whether it was at running back, you just knew that if he touched the ball, something special was about to happen. And, you relate that to other players. It's like when you see them touch the ball and you see certain things, you know something magical is about to happen. Take Cordero Patterson, who played at Tennessee, for example. It was not just any time he touched the ball, but if he touched the ball and he had like a little head tilt, and his head just wouldn't move. Like you could sit a glass of Coca-Cola on the top of his head and it wouldn't move by the time he got to the end zone.
He was gone.
He was gone.
I remember, just watching him. Man, he was probably one of my favorite wide receivers that came to Tennessee.
Absolutely.
What he did there, just his athleticism and just, he was special. I miss that team. I really do.
Well, and then you look at the basketball side of things, and there's been some special players that have come through that program as well. You talk about guys, coming back to when I was in elementary school, the Josh James.
Yep.
Brent McNeely played. I didn't, get to see much of Brent play, but of course you see the highlights. You see him in the baggy shorts and the '90s uniforms.
Yep.
Looking like Brent has not aged a bit, and I don't even know how old he is now. But
he's like 75.
I doubt he's even. He's probably, I don't know how much older he is than me, but he's not that old. But then you go ahead and you have the Matt Housley, Cody Parker, Curtis Taylor team that was really good.
Matt's talent was really good.
Matt was really good. And then you had, that next group of guys that came in, the Chris Poteets.
Yep.
you had the Young brothers, Troy Arnold, Corey Chapman, guys like that would come in, and they did very well. I think they even made a district final under Coach Barry Jones, if I'm not mistaken. And then after that, you had my guys, Ethan Simpson, Corey Poteet, Gunnar St. John, Sticks, Tyler Chapman on that team as well. So guys that would come in and they just made an impact. And then there was that middle range where it's like you had a really good group of underclassmen coming up. You had your Trey Torres, your Darren Gillum Waters that come in, and they were an impact.
Oh, yeah.
Trey was almost an immediate impact. And one of the biggest memories that I have of Campbell County basketball is actually Trey crossing his brother Tanner, who went to Anderson County. And, like, you can just sense it. Like, student section's riled up, and it's like, okay, what's going to happen here? Trey crosses him, and, I wouldn't say breaks his ankles, but it caught him off guard, and you could tell it caught him off guard.
He went leaning.
But then, we jump over to the baseball side of things, and, you have to throw Brian Miracle in there.
Yeah.
And
he actually got the Assistant Coach of the Year award.
Did he?
He did. Brian Miracle did.
Good for him.
He deserves it, man.
Absolutely. I got to talk with Coach Ellison a little bit last week as well. Saw him at the Tennessee baseball game with Josh Parker and Scott Hill and a couple other people.
I bet that was fun.
That's just a good group of guys.
And that was an awesome game, too.
It was an awesome game. Tennessee, of course, wins the series there. But then, you look at the one-off sports. I say the one-off sports, what we call the non-revenue generating sports. And, someone mentioned a guy and said he was the best tennis player in Campbell County history, and that guy's name was Jake Miller. I don't know if I'm the best, but I will say my record was a lot better than some.
I couldn't play tennis.
Postum, we're going to teach you how to swing a golf club.
Good luck.
I have a 60-degree wedge in the truck. I'm going to show you the proper way to swing this week. And I have some good news on that front. We might be getting you a set of clubs.
Wow, set of clubs.
Absolutely.
Next. I'm going to be the next PGA cover.
Let's talk, too, about some other athletes. You think of track, the first person that comes to mind there is actually Corey Carrington.
Yep.
He comes to mind with track. You think of, soccer, that came after me. But when you think of good soccer players that come through Campbell County, who do you think?
Man, I really, just me being honest, I really don't know much history about the soccer team.
Mm-hmm.
I've really been raised around football and basketball. And it ain't because I don't like it. It's just I never really paid attention to those type of sports because I played basketball,
Mm-hmm.
Didn't play at the high school. But, that's just what I really, was more involved in. So I really don't. But I do know some that did, think about like one right now. He's a foreign exchange student. I can't remember his first name, but I'm really good friends with him. I don't know why I can't think of his name, but his heart for Campbell County is really awesome. He's from Italy, and he's just. He is a really good soccer player. He really enjoyed it.
Absolutely, and then something too that got brought up was a lot of guys that were even before my time. Because there was a team at Campbell County, I think it was the late 80s, if I'm not mistaken, but you had Joe Carroll, Paul Provins, Kermit Marlowe, and you go back and there's actually a full game clip of the brawl game against Carnes.
Oh, I've seen it.
And
that is very interesting.
It was a good game. Like, obviously the brawl happens, but two things stood out to me in that is the fact that, number one, the game kept going.
Yep.
But number two, I'd actually talked to Paul Provins. It's been a couple of months ago, and we need to get with him too, Matthew, at some point, and just watch the game with him. I feel like that would be another fun, exciting summer topic to talk about. But I was talking with him, and we were going through his playing days and stuff like that, and he was like, "Yeah, that was just an interesting moment." I'm like, "No, and two, you won the game." He's like, "Man, I'll be honest, I forgot we won the game." I'm like, "Paul, you hit the shot that put us up to win." So it's like, it's so funny how something like that can overshadow a win.
Yep. Well, you just got to think about everything about it. It changed a lot of things. That brawl did. It cost us some things.
There's just one part of that clip, though. There was a guy absolutely throwing haymakers at one of the guys. I don't know who the guy was. I don't know who he was throwing haymakers at. But, I mean, it was a full-blown, just wailing on the dude.
You imagine being at that game, eating some popcorn, nachos, and all of a sudden everybody from downtown Caryville comes on that floor.
Well, there was a guy back in 2013. He had actually came to the game in the student section. Obviously, he was sitting, more so to the end. He was like the second to last person on the end of the student section over where Halls would go into the locker room because it was district tournament and Campbell County was hosting that year. Well, the original plan for this guy was to jump out in the Speedo while Halls was shooting free throws to create a distraction. That never happened. I don't know. I guess he got stage fright. I'm not sure really what happened. But as Halls is walking back to the locker room, student section starts chanting, "Do it, do it, do it." Guy drops his shorts. He's in a blue, like a navy blue and royal blue, like two-tone Speedo, and just starts dancing with a cowboy hat on and Lucchese boots in front of the Halls players. And everyone just starts laughing. The players start laughing. Student section starts laughing. And the next thing you know, this guy is getting dragged out of the gym by Sherry Chapman before he can even get his pants up. And the next thing you know, that kid gets back to his car, and he's already getting a call asking if he's been arrested. Because someone had called that kid's dad and said, hey, he just got arrested because he jumped out naked in front of everybody.
Why would you do that?
What, jump out in a Speedo?
Yes.
I feel like it was a great distraction, actually.
I'd be traumatized.
You'd be traumatized?
Very much.
Even if it was me that jumped out in a Speedo?
Yes.
You'd be very traumatized at that.
Yes.
Well.
Absolutely.
Poston. It's just one of those deals. It's a great free throw distraction, and it works. It works very well.
Just get a picture of like Zach Lloyd and put it on
No, the Speedo was better. Speedo was better.
Another thing about track, one that comes to me is Brady Hatmaker. He, talking about, kind of my little era.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Brady was one of the best that come through Campbell County High School. And you also think about Luke Ivey.
Mm-hmm.
So, he won state. So, you just, I'm thinking about my people.
Yeah.
Those two right there, I'll not forget what they did for that program.
Right.
So you just think about but it's just awesome to me that Campbell County's been blessed going back, 90s, farther back into 2026. We've still been blessed with great athletes. You
Right.
think about basketball side, you got Will, Jake, tremendous players. And you think about football, you've got, Silas Weaver, you got, different ones that Braden Graham, different guys like that, Max Boshiers,
They're going to be remembered in their own way.
they're going to be remembered. And, we're talking about past players, so I can't mention the ones that are there right now.
Right.
But, they're going to be part of this past, later on in life. And I'm just really grateful about that, man.
Well, and so, before we head to break, I want to mention a couple of others. You look at softball, and you take people like Mary Hickman, for example. She worked really hard with the softball team, played very well. And then you look at golf, and we've had some really good golfers come through here.
We have.
You think of Matthew Chambers, Matt Lau was another one that was really good. Bryce Roach was really good when I was in school. And you had, guys that, would go on, and I don't even know if they're still playing golf. Corey Martin is another one that comes to mind when you think of great golfers that have come through here. But, there's going to be many more greats. And if we left any out, feel free to call in. Matthew, if you don't care, flash that number up on the screen before we head to break. Man, guys, want to give a shout out to our friends at Charlie's Pizza, obviously hooking us up again with free pizza for this show. And I couldn't be more thankful of it today because there's no way, because I already had to stop and get gas and get you all drinks, in which I found out that there were drinks already here.
Well, Matthew, he didn't get me a drink. You're special.
I got you a Coke out in the truck, buddy.
See you guys. I'm just kidding.
Buddy. Anyway, 423-562-1450, your number if you want to hop on the show. Stay with us. Jake Miller Sports Talk continues right here on WLAF.
For more than 5 decades, one name has delivered excellence in paving: Boshiers. Boshears Paving. From the perfect finish of your home driveway to commercial parking lots to roads for a new subdivision, Boshears Paving handles all types of paving projects. Boshears Paving protects your investment, enhances curb appeal with expert seal coating and precise professional striping. Unmatched quality, reliability, and service you can trust. No matter your paving needs, Boshears Paving is your solution. Call them today, 423-562-2162.
Hi, this is Kim from Bird Screen Printing. You need custom shirts, signs, or banners? Whether it's for school, business, or special event, we've got you covered. We're local, friendly, and ready to help turn your dreams into a reality. Fast, reliable service from folks you know and trust. Come see us at Bird Screen Printing. Let's get your next project started.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNL Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNL Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNL Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at CNL Metal.
Since 1963, CNC Concrete has been serving Campbell County and surrounding areas with the best there is in concrete. The best in rock, the best in rebar, the best in sand, the best in pretty much anything pertaining to concrete. That's CNC Concrete. Bobby Crass is his family's second generation of owning and operating CNC. As Bobby says, we hold your dreams, the concrete to your dream home. CNC Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until the job gets done.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by.
When it comes to a personal loan, the person you talk to makes a difference. At Community Trust Bank, our loan specialists understand whether you're consolidating debt, covering expenses, making an amazing purchase, or planning that dream vacation. Your reasons are personal. That's why we offer flexible payment options and competitive rates to help make it happen. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, this is Chris Malone at Doyle's Tire Shop. We invite you to buy the new and used tires and friendly service. We're doing our best to continue the legacy of Doyle's Tire Shop. Come see us on the 4-lane next to Eagle Tire Pro, right between La Follette and Jacksboro. Doyle's Tire Shop. The tradition continues.
E.E. Hill & Son Insurance.
You know, the insurance agency started out as Hill Insurance, and it was started by my grandfather in 1925.
Celebrating 100 years in 2025.
I went into the insurance business with my dad and my Uncle David in '74 after I got out of UT. Then I bought the agency from my dad in '77.
It started as father and son.
Most people think that E.E. Hill & Son is my dad and me, and it's not. It was my granddad and my dad.
And 100 years later,
our agency's been blessed to be in a community that has embraced our agency, and we have had some of the most amazing employees.
Go Cougars!
When you think loans, think green and look for us under the big green sign, First National Bank on the 4-lane La Follette. Our hometown staff welcomes you by today. See Brian. Ask for Carrie. Look for Beth behind the counter. Or see Taylor at the drive-thru. First National Bank Oneida. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Cougar fans, get your First National Bank orange and blue Cougar debit card.
At Grace Rehab, we have one goal in mind: to improve your quality of life. We provide physical, occupational, and speech therapy for all ages. Grace's therapy and treatment plans are individualized for each patient.
Well, my doctor didn't think I would be to this point at this time, and I wouldn't have been had it not been for the rehab center here at Grace.
Oh, I like all the people that's here, and they've been real nice, and I've had a ton of fun with them.
Grace Rehab, we want to help you feel your best.
Campbell County's premier sports radio and TV talk show is on the air. This is Jake Miller Sports Talk on WLAF.
Welcome back. Jake Miller Sports Talk, Jake Miller, Caden Post, and Matthew Moore. So, we talked about the first question that we had asked, and now we have some comments that we would like to read off the Facebook page. So, like I said in the first segment, we didn't really know how this would, play out. It's like, okay, well, I've got my Facebook page that I had from a previous endeavor, we'll say. And I was like, I've still got this. It's like, why are we not utilizing it? So it's like, well, collaboration. Jake Miller Sports, 1450 WLAF.
Put them together.
Make it one unit. And Matthew and I have worked diligently this week on making that happen, as you saw. But, one of the things that I was interested, it's like, how many people are actually going to interact with this? And then we end up getting like 240 some odd comments between all of the people that had shared the post, between, the Jake Miller Sports page and the WLAF page.
Yep.
And some of the names that you would see, Aaron Osmus was another one that came up quite a bit. That name popped up a lot on the page. But then I was like, okay, well, now what can we do? It's like, what are we going to do now that people are interested in? And what is the one thing that we all love to do outside of sports, outside of job?
But it involves sports.
It can involve sports.
Well, it can. There's different ones.
Doesn't always have to, but we asked, what is your favorite video game of all time? And, I used a graphic, and I put 4 of my favorite ones from all time up there. So we had NBA Street Volume 2. If you know, you know. My cousin Matt Bolton, standout player at Jellicoe High School. We would play that game for hours upon hours. For years. Not just,
1 year and you're done.
Yeah. No, this was for years we would play this game because it was so good. And it was like there's no way it could top it. And then Street 3 comes out and it's nowhere near as good. But you had that one, and then you also had Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which is one of my favorites. And I threw the Madden game down in there because I was having trouble with the other graphic. My favorite football game is actually ESPN NFL 2K5.
I've never played that, but I don't know what console it's on, though.
PlayStation 2.
I had a PlayStation 3.
If I can round up my old PlayStation 2.
Dude, I would love to play it.
So this game was interesting because back when 2K was doing all these, they had NBA, they had NFL, NHL, they had college, and this one was special because you got to decorate your own crib.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So you had that, and then the graphics in the game were more advanced than EA Sports at the time, and the gameplay was so much more advanced. Like you see some of the stuff now that was implemented with that game back in 2005.
And it was just like...
And it was the last one they ever did.
I wonder why.
Because EA Sports got the rights solely for professional football.
Well, we've had problems with rights in the last few decades of sports.
We have.
But guess what? Now we're back on making the college football video game.
We are. And one of the things
and
that
I'm very grateful.
And Brent McNeely even chimed in on that one as well. He said NCAA football 98.
Yeah.
That was a good one. If you had a PlayStation 1, one of my first games I ever played was actually NASCAR 98.
Really?
Rocking the NASCAR hat today too, by the way. Speaking of NASCAR, did you sideswipe somebody?
No. Now, when I bought the car, it was like that. I promise. I did not slice. I promise.
Roger that. I noticed that when I was getting your Coke.
But I should be a NASCAR driver.
Matthew, I need you to clip that. So tell me why you should be a NASCAR driver.
Because I'm good at picking up Charlie's Pizza and getting it here in a hurry.
That is your reasoning for being a NASCAR driver. Okay.
Yep.
But, jumping back into the conversation that we were having, obviously sports show, so we're going to involve sports video games in this. But, you and I had a conversation, too, about one of the games that no longer exists, that has not existed since 2010, college basketball games.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Some of my favorite is the 2K7, I think it is.
2K7 was probably the best one.
Is that with the Duke?
It's with J.J. Redick.
Yeah, that's with the Duke guy. And then the guy with Ohio State.
Greg Oden.
Those two right there are probably those. Well, that's the Duke one. And I love that one right beside of NCAA Basketball 10.
With Blake Griffin.
Yeah, that one, those two, and then the next one, Matthew, if you could put that one on the screen. Those three right there are probably my favorite basketball games.
Well, and this tells you how much of an impact this game had. That game came out in November of 2007, October of 2007. And look at the price on that.
$130.
That is $130 somebody is sitting on right now.
But the reason why I really liked those games was, number one, when you did a dynasty, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to create a coach, but you had more freedom when you did the scheduling and then invitations of tournaments. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
just you go in and you play.
Right.
It had different design. Things you got to do with that. I think
Yes.
that's really like that. And college basketball, who doesn't like college basketball video games?
Well, the thing is, they were on the brink of making one again, and then something happened, and they just shut down all production of it. It was actually, I think, at one point there was rumored to be a collab of EA Sports and 2K, but it just never panned out.
Yep.
Unfortunately, that's just how it goes sometimes. But when you look at it, too, from a business perspective, back then, the cost of living was much lower. Therefore, you could get away with paying your employees a little less. Somebody now has to sit down
and figure out
and map it out for about 400 teams.
That's a lot of money.
College football is already hard enough with 120.
Well,
actually, no, they're in the 130s now.
We were talking about this the other day. You think about it, okay, say me and you're making the college football video game for next year.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, okay, we want to bring back the ETSU, the Chattanooga, the Furman, different teams like that.
Your FCS schools.
Yeah, all those teams, and trying to put your bigger schools like, the SEC and ACC and Big 12, Big 10. Think about it. Think about how much money you're going to spend just getting licensing to get them in the game.
And two, that's one of the things that you used to see back in the days of your NCAA, 05, 06, basically back on the PlayStation 2 before it reached the PlayStation 3, because that's when all the FCS schools basically were told, yeah, you're not going to be in the game anymore. But that was a lot of work for somebody at some point. And it's not so much as pushing logos in and just putting a random name and a number on a player anymore. You actually have to go through and get their exact name, image, and likeness correct. And you have to do that you got to think, basketball, you're going to have 15-man teams, most likely 14-man teams. You have to do that for 400 schools.
It's a lot of time.
That is a lot of time. And then you have to basically do a scan of all the arenas in the country as well.
And you got to get, the way that college football has been the last 2 years, stadium, atmospheres, different traditions, different music from all those. That's a lot of time and a lot of money.
Well, and something else that was funny about the college 2K games, they never played Rocky Top. Did you ever notice that?
Really?
Down the Field is Tennessee's official fight song. It's not Rocky Top, it's Down the Field.
Yeah.
The one they play after they score a touchdown. But they played Fight Vols Fight as the fight song, essentially.
I did not notice that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because I'm just playing the game and I really don't hear music.
I pay way too much attention to that.
I pay attention to losing more than I do.
You pay attention to losing?
Yeah, because I don't feel like losing.
See, I don't lose.
Well, I've had some tough losses. But I'm telling you, I'm blaming it on them video games. You know what I hate more than anything?
What's that?
It's when the clock goes really fast. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's cost me a national championship before.
It's cost you a national championship?
It did. I was very angry. Very mad.
During the break, I'm going to teach you about these things called gameplay sliders and player difficulty. And I'm going to show you how to go undefeated.
Rookie mode. I'm just kidding.
I set it to freshmen and then 100s for your attributes and 0s for your opponents. You'll win every game 150 to nothing.
I bet I will.
Yeah.
I bet I will.
Yeah, I used to do that, and then I started playing online with my buddies, and they're like, dude, you're trash. I'm like, well, I've never actually played the game the way I'm supposed to play it for 20 years, so
Yep.
It is what it is. Coming up in the final segment, we're actually going to do the water cooler at the end of hour number 1 this time. It's going to be presented by our friends at Diesel Works.
You know what we should do tonight?
What's that?
We need to read some comments.
Let's read some comments now. We might do that in hour number 2.
That'd be cool. Just to hear feedback from video games and players.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to hear what our supporters have to say about all this.
Absolutely. And then coming up at the top of the second hour, we're actually going to introduce to you a new segment on the show. Very excited about that as well. I'm very excited about that.
Tell you something, man.
It's going to be
It's going to be exciting.
It is.
Matthew knows all about it.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Matthew just gave me a face of, oh, no. Well, we'll find out when we find out. Stay with us. Final segment of hour number 1 coming up right here on W.
Hi, my name's Amanda Pemberton. I'm a lifelong Campbell County native, former Lady Cougar. I'm a personal lines agent here at Gray Insurance. I would love to help you out with all your home, auto, life insurance, and health needs. We're an independent agency, so we can offer you a wide variety of companies. Come see me, and I'll be glad to help you with all your insurance needs. Thanks.
I'm Daniel Dagley, and it's that time of year again. Come see us at Gray Insurance for all your health care needs.
If you're looking for quality at bargain prices, look no further than Hammers in Clinton. Family owned and operated, Hammers is there to help you stretch that dollar. Need jeans? Hammers has them. Need boots? Hammers has those. Need something orange for game day? Hammers has that as well. And don't forget to check out their home decor. When you visit Hammers in Clinton, you save money and time with a one-stop shop. And don't forget that RC and moon pie before you leave. Hammers, off the Clinton exit, just past Community Trust Bank. Easy to find, easy to shop.
Hi, I'm Macy Wilcox, the owner of La Follette Nutrition, and at La Follette Nutrition, we support the Cougars. Stop by and get a loaded tea and shake or a superfood bowl. And don't forget, we have seasonal menus. We're located at 240 West Central Avenue, Suite 9, across from First Baptist Church.
I'm Bailey Ball. Come see my dad, Billy, at La Follette Mine Supply. Hey, he's my dad too. Come see our dad for septic tanks, PVC pipe, septic chambers, and rebar. Be sure and ask about our low prices on Tractor Ag Fluid, Def Fluid, and Rotella T4 motor oil. What's that? No kids zone? You can read?
The staff at LUB, La Follette Utilities Board, is there for you.
You may be needing new service at your future home. LUB crews bring the experience, know-how, and equipment to put you in service. And when troubles arise, LUB crews are there, no matter the hour or the day, to restore your service. Connect to LUB.org or call 423-562-3316 for assistance on new service, existing service, or to report an outage. Count on LUB to be there.
Since 1917, People's Bank of the South has been providing banking services to our friends and neighbors in Campbell and surrounding counties. Along with traditional services, we offer the latest technology as well, including contactless debit cards, mobile banking, remote deposit, mobile wallets, and more. All this, and we are still here to answer the phone when you call. Stop by and see us today. People's Bank has 3 convenient locations. Our main office is in the heart of La Follette, a second location in Jacksboro near the mall, and our Clinton branch is just off I-75 at exit 122. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
BP is here for you. Rice Oil features BP at Big O's Valley and at Cumberland Crossing BP. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving. Amoco is here for you. Amoco brings you the quality fuel that Americans have been trusting for more than 100 years. Find Amoco at West End Amoco. Save 15 cents a gallon on BP and Amoco every time you use your BP card. Apply today. BP, Amoco, from Rice Oil, La Follette.
This is TCAT Jacksboro President Dr. Debbie Petrie. Our new campus is being constructed, and this is Building A on the right as you enter campus. It'll house administration, student services, classrooms, plus a large meeting room. Building B is at the back of the campus. It is a football field and a half in length, housing welding, power sports, and more. Most of the current TCAT building's original structures will be demolished to make room for the new parking lot. We have a bright future at TCAT.
Get your game plan together and know where to go before an emergency arises. When life trips you up, La Follette Medical Center's FAST ER stands ready to address your health care needs. From treating broken bones to caring for life-threatening conditions, the emergency room at Tenova Healthcare's La Follette Medical Center is the ultimate team player. Learn more at TenovaLaFollette.com.
Campbell County's premier sports radio and TV talk show is on the air. This is Jake Miller Sports Talk on WLAF.
Back here on the program, it is time for the water cooler presented by our friends at Diesel Works in Clinton. It needs to be done on your diesels, whether it's big stuff, little stuff. Diesel Works has you covered. Give them a call today. Check them out on Facebook. Posting.
My favorite time.
Why do we always seem to come in contact with Bears and the lottery when it comes to the water cooler?
Because Bears have a gambling problem.
No. Actually, I guess they do because they're gambling on what they're eating because we had one trying to break into a bakery and get some cinnamon rolls I guess that's been 2 weeks ago now.
You see a bear?
I know I see a guy carrying a TV on his head outside. That is interesting. Police in New Mexico are reminding residents to keep food out of reach of wildlife after a bear was caught on camera enjoying an all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet of birdseed. Red River Marshal's office said on social media that a resident on Silver Bell captured video of the early morning visitor feasting on birdseed from a bowl on the porch. Looks like someone found the all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet on Silver Bell this morning. The Marshal's office joked that the bear left a 5-star review of the home. Great service, 0 effort required. Will absolutely be back. Moral of the story, do not leave food to where bears can get to it. There's actually, have I showed you the clip of a bear coming into my buddy's neighborhood down in Caryville?
I'm glad I was not there.
Yeah. It just shows his neighbor's Ring camera. And it's like digging through its trash can. I'm like, oh boy.
So this bear had a breakfast, all-star breakfast.
The Denny's 5-star plate, I guess.
I mean, what is it with bears this time?
I don't know what it is with bears.
It reminds me of Cocaine Bear. Have you seen that?
Yeah. I think I told you all to watch that.
I actually went and I watched it.
He watched it.
How was it?
A little bit scary. I'm kind of afraid to go to the Great Smoky Mountains now.
See?
I don't know.
You didn't watch it, did you?
I'm not watching
You know,
it.
it's based in...
I don't want to
Knoxville.
ruin my...
That's where the story starts in Knoxville. It's based on a true story. Look it up.
But can you imagine waking up one morning and there's a bear in your kitchen just munching on some pancakes that you had left over?
I'd rather have a bear munching on pancakes than munching on cocaine.
Yes. Well, the thing with the cocaine is, once that's in its system, there's no telling what happens at that point. You become everybody. No, it's not going to do this like that deer. Golly. That's what its brain's going to be doing. Is this? It's not going to know what to do.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
But I mean, you think about this. If a bear is in your kitchen, what are you doing?
Here's the keys. You have the loan. Let me get my children and wife, and we're out. And
So
you can have the rest.
You can have it. Matter. There's some extra cheese in the fridge.
You want the car? You can have the car.
No, you don't give them the car. You got to get away.
Well, if I have a garage and the only way in that garage is through my kitchen door, guess what? They're having the car and I'm riding a bike. Or I'm getting me one of them stick horses from the Dollar Tree and giddy up. Giddy up, Silver.
Silver.
Yeah.
Is that what you name your dollar store pony?
Yes.
Silver the dollar store pony.
I'm not messing with that bear.
You know what I'd do?
What would you do, Jake?
I'd grab my gun and I'd just start shooting.
Yeah, that's one thing you need to do. That bear would take that gun away from you and probably eat it and then eat you next for dessert.
You don't think I could put one down in about 6 shots?
I mean, Jake, you are Jake Miller. You are a special person, and you do a lot of great things. But
I was an expert marksman in the United States Army.
Okay, I want to see this.
You want to see what?
You take down a bear. If one comes to your house one day.
Well, you think I'm the king of the wild frontier? You think I'm Davy Crockett?
Yep.
My goodness.
I'll get you a hat.
Give me a hat. What kind of hat?
Davy Crockett hat.
I've already got a Davy Crockett hat.
I just want to see you and a bear. If it ever comes up on. I hope it doesn't. I love bears. I think they're cute.
What?
From a distance. From a distance.
From a distance?
Yes.
You like bears?
Yep.
Hey, buddy. Matthew, what are we going to do with this guy? He's a mainstay. We can't do anything with him.
I mean, they tell you not even run. Like, what do you do?
I mean, you're supposed to make yourself as tall and as big as you can.
What are we supposed to do? Stop, drop, and roll?
No, that's the worst thing you could do. Because then you just get stomped.
It's going to take a lot of stomping for this guy.
Oh, man.
Just saying.
Anyway, we're moving on to our next story. And does everyone know what the Zoltar is?
A what?
The Zoltar.
No.
Matthew, you know what it is?
If I can't spell it, I don't know what it is.
It's like a fortune teller type deal. And apparently a Michigan lottery player said the set of numbers that won him $1 million came from an unusual source, the Zoltar fortune telling machine. Fraser resident Stephen Hewson, age 56, told Michigan lottery officials the numbers he used to buy his ticket for the April 22nd online drawing were the same digits he had been using from the Zoltar machine for decades. The numbers were 24, 29, 32, 49, and 63. Guy won $1 million. Even though the government's probably going to take, what would you say, Matthew, about 33% of that, so he's going to go home with about $600,000.
Pretty good still.
Pretty nice.
I wouldn't go get it just because of the taxes I'd have to pay.
It's a lot of taxes.
That is a lot of taxes.
But I want to know his reaction when this machine.
The thing is, he went to the machine 20 years ago. He's been using the same numbers ever since. Who does that?
Who does that?
You would think after maybe the second or third time, it's like you just stop using numbers.
He said, I'm not giving up.
Think about how much money he's spent trying to win that during this time, too.
The same, probably not even half of what he's taken home.
My favorite, and I know a few people like this, they'll sit there and tell me, dude, I hit this parlay, I won this much. I'm like, okay, how much did you lose?
Don't want to talk about it. Don't want to talk about it.
Yep. That's like I won $150 at the blackjack table one time. Gambling problem? Call Tennessee Red Line, 1-800-889-9789. But I won $150 at the blackjack table once. Yeah. Lost half of it.
Well, at least you bought some nice food on your way home.
No, not really. Had a cheeseburger.
That's okay.
Well, it's a good cheeseburger.
It's a good cheeseburger. I love cheeseburgers, buddy.
You ever been to Fort Lauderdale?
No.
I'm going to take you to Fort Lauderdale, Posty.
Fort Lauderdale.
We're going to get you on a cruise.
As long as there's no bears, I'm good.
Actually, I'm just getting word there's a bear in the WLEF. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Oh, it's coming for Caden.
How did you...
Oh, no. Wait. Oh, let her watch out, Jake.
Oh.
Matthew.
Are you gonna shoot the bear?
Wait, no.
That's a brown bear.
Why does it look like a bear and a camel had a baby? You see that?
Look at the hump on the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Back.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like a bear and a camel had a baby. Ah! That thing look mean. Look at it.
That ain't Goldilocks and the three bears.
I was gonna say Goldilocks wasn't a bear.
The three bears. Ain't that a story?
I never watched it.
I thought it was a movie. Not a movie, but a book.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
A children's book?
Children's book.
Yeah.
I never paid attention to those.
Too busy practicing shooting bears.
Was practicing shooting. Just not practicing shooting bears. No. Practicing my golf swing.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, have you worked on that any at all?
Nope.
Matthew, get the club.
Oh boy. Oh no.
So I'm going to give you an exercise this week, Caden.
I don't. Oh, I got to get up.
So.
This is going to be dangerous.
Is this on?
Oh, there's a. Oh. Well, Jim, we love you. And if we destroy anything, Jake's going to pay for it.
True. All right, so just so everybody sees, we have a real golf club.
This is dangerous.
60-degree
I advise
wedge.
no one to come in the show.
I don't advise you to use a 60-degree wedge. But I'm going to give you a practice.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to give you something to practice. You know, we talked last week about middle of stance?
Yep.
Well, on your wedges, it's going to be on your back foot. So in your case, since you're right-handed, or excuse me, you're left-handed, it's going to be towards the back of your left foot.
Let me try it right-handed. I'll try it right.
Try right-handed?
I'll try it right.
So the way you do a wedge, it's basically like a putt.
Okay.
Instead of doing a full-blown swing, you're going to do a sweep. Watch your foot. I don't want to give you a hematoma.
Oh,
so you're basically going to sweep.
Okay. All right, let me
just barely.
Let me just sweep.
Don't dig it into the floor. I don't want to pay for flooring.
Let me just sweep. Okay.
Lindsay's Carpet and Paint loves us. They don't love us that much, though.
Hang on, guys. Let me get my stance.
He's about to hit me in the head with this, and it's going to be really bad.
Like this. Like this. Okay. Like this. Is my footwork bad?
Footwork, actually, it's better.
All right, it's better.
Spread them a little bit further apart.
All right, like this.
All right, yep. So you remember how I told you hold it?
Like that.
Nope, absolutely not.
Like that?
You're fired. Here.
All right, what?
Give me your left hand. If we're going.
We'll do it right. We'll do it right.
We'll do it right-handed?
All right, yeah.
All right, so give me your left hand.
Okay.
So we're going to lay the club right there.
Okay.
Okay? You got this finger open? Good. So now you're going to interlock your pinky. That right there.
Like that.
Interlock pinky with index. Interlock pinky with index.
This is.
How do you.
What?
So then you're going to grip like that. There you go. There we go. All right. We're cooking with grease. All right. So.
Cooking with peanut oil.
All right.
This is dangerous.
This is dangerous. So remember what I told you. Just a light sweep. There we go. Club facing the right direction.
All right.
Your grip will always tell you when the club is straight. If you have a good person doing your grips. If not, you need to fire that person that does your grips.
All right.
So what we're going to do, Caden, your posture needs to be right. So you need to get in a position. There you go.
There we go.
So remember what I said about your left arm last week, right?
So.
I'm going to protect this light.
Yep.
Slowly. Slowly. Let's see how much better you got. All right. Bring the club on back.
Yep.
Tuck in.
Tuck in. What do you mean?
tuck this, like me, I tuck this fat in under this fat. So you.
Okay, so like this.
So then you're going to bring the club back. You're going to
Okay.
put that club face a little bit.
Oh.
Hey, we're making progress here.
Making progress. My back.
Get back in your posture.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, have mercy. Head down.
Head down.
On.
Eyes closed.
So then when you come through, you're going to bring that club and you're going to sweep the ground. Follow through. Right there's your follow through. That's a beautiful looking follow through. Keep doing that. And as promised.
My pinkies are stuck.
Huh?
They're stuck. I can't move.
That's a good rule of thumb to have right there. Keep those in place. And as we mentioned, next week, we're going to be having some fun with some golf. We will not be live next week, unfortunately, but we're going to bring you the best content that we can. Stay with us. Hour number 2, Jake Miller Sports Talk, coming up right here on WLAF.
I'm Doug Boshears, former Cougar, number 15. Go Cougars.
I'm Spencer Boshears, former Cougar, number 11. Go Cougars.
Go Cougars.
At Alco Builders and Realty, we have agents that know the area, that are experts in the local market. It's very important in real estate to have someone on your team that understands the market. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you.
For more than 5 decades, one name has delivered excellence in paving: Boshears. Boshears Paving. From the perfect finish of your home driveway to commercial parking lots to roads for a new subdivision, Boshears Paving handles all types of paving projects. Boshears Paving protects your investment, enhances curb appeal with expert seal coating and precise professional striping. Unmatched quality, reliability, and service you can trust. No matter your paving needs, Boshears Paving is your solution. Call them today, 423-562-2162.
Hi, this is Kim from Bird Screen Printing. You need custom shirts, signs, or banners? Whether it's for school, business, or special event, we've got you covered. We're local, friendly, and ready to help turn your dreams into a reality. Fast, reliable service from folks you know and trust. Come see us at Bird Screen Printing. Let's get your next project started.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044.
Go Cougars.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNL Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNL Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNL Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at CNL Metal.
Since 1963, CNC Concrete has been serving Campbell County and surrounding areas with the best there is in concrete. The best in rock, the best in rebar, the best in sand, the best in pretty much anything pertaining to concrete. That's CNC Concrete. Bobby Crass is his family's second generation of owning and operating CNC. As Bobby says, we hold your dreams, the concrete to your dream home. CNC Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until the job gets done.
And now for your complete analysis of all things Campbell County athletics and beyond, it's Jake Miller Sports Talk on WLAF.
And now, it's time for hour number 2 of Jake Miller Sports Talk, and we are introducing to you a new segment on this show that we have titled Postins Playbook, presented by our friends at Baloo Detailing.
Shining.
365 days a week.
It's like what I told you, what Jesus does. New creature in Christ Jesus.
There you
That's
go.
what they do. That's what
There
they
you
do.
have it. Poston, what's on the playbook this week?
Listen, man. So, we're thinking about all the topics that we've been thinking about.
Yeah.
Athletes, college sports, high school sports, and then talking about video games. Something about college football games that everybody loves is mascot mashups. Everybody loves those.
Yeah, mascot mode.
Mascot mode. I mean, everybody loved mascot mode. It was one of the top. I mean, if you think about when they were building college football back, are they going to have mascot mode? Are they going to have mascot mode? I mean, it was one of the biggest things. So our playbook tonight is about mascots. I was thinking, I have video.
This is scary.
I have a video.
Oh no!
And before we show this video, Matt, I want you to imagine.
Okay, I'll imagine.
You being this mascot.
Okay.
And you're in front of all these people. Kids, grandparents, donors, college football athletes that will remember you the rest of your life. And you're this guy. And you're like, mascots, Smokey is one of the biggest, one of the biggest characters at University of Tennessee. Everybody loves Smokey, no matter how old you are. I mean, so every football team, basketball team has that mascot, and it's the face of that franchise. So let's go to Oregon. And we're going to go to Oregon, and I want you to imagine you being this guy. What? Whoa.
Oh. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. He gone. Hang on. Let's see. He's running. I'm going to score. Oh, I got tackled. Man, you just ruined them kids' lives because that duck ain't real.
That's why you ruined their lives. Because that duck ain't real.
That duck ain't real. You just pulled them kids. It's kind of like when you tell your kids Santa Claus is not real.
What? He is.
Well, he is, but I'm just telling you. Imagine telling a kid. You ever seen a kid's reaction when they? Yeah. So you think about it like 7, 6, 5-year-old kid that's a big Oregon fan. Oh, I can't wait to see the duck. And it's their first game, and you see that.
We're zoomed in right now.
Weird.
I need to lose a few more pounds.
Look. No. Oh! Man, you just made little Johnny cry.
I love how we're because there's a couple of rules with the mascots. Okay, number one, mascots don't talk.
Yep.
And you keep your identity concealed.
Yes. You don't ever.
His mascot career or her mascot career, whoever it is,
that's a guy.
It's over at this point.
It is over.
It is.
And that's at a game, guys. He just running.
What did he do again?
This. To that tunnel.
Man. I mean, here's the thing with that, man, is you look at.
And I feel sorry for the guy. I mean, that is terrible. And that would happen to me. I'll guarantee you. If I got a scholarship to go be Smokey, first time I run through that tee, I'll guarantee you I get ran over by Josh Heupel. And I'll trip him. And, it would just be bad. It would be bad. I'd be fired. I'd be fired, guys.
It happens. But, I mean, think about it this way, too. Also, do we still have the Cougar mascot?
Yes.
Good.
It's still there.
I want to know something else, too. I want to know what happened to the flag that my class had.
I don't have a clue, Jake. I was not old enough.
We had an orange flag, white paw.
I don't know.
I don't know whatever happened to it.
But so Jay, what would you do in this if you're Oregon the Duck? I don't even know what he's called because I hate Oregon.
What is his name?
I
used to know the name.
I do not like. I'm nothing against the state. I just can't stand their football team. They ruin. They are a nightmare to me.
So the only reason Oregon's popular is because they started doing the whole 50 uniforms a game or 50 uniforms a season type deal. That's the only reason Oregon ever got popular. If it wasn't for that, Oregon would be nothing.
Yep. And Marcus Mariota. You got to give him that.
Well, he was there during that era.
Yeah.
But
so what would you do, Jake? What would you do?
If I'm that mascot?
Sure.
I'm apologizing. I'm moving back home. Yeah, I wouldn't do it again.
I'd be scared to death.
Now your identity's there.
They know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's tough. So, that is Poston's Playbook by Blue Detailing for first segment is Oregon the Duck.
You know, and we really do need to get on the merch train. We do need to get on that. Because I could put that on a T-shirt, Poston, I could probably make you some dollars.
We need to start selling merch for these fans.
Well, I can get it made up. We just got to get, there's a whole process behind it, buddy.
There is.
A whole process behind it.
But we can get it. Maybe.
The first thing is getting people to agree that they want it. Then the second step, getting people to pay. A lot of people want a lot of things. Yeah, give me one of those. Give me one of those. Then it comes time to pay, and they just...
But we have the Campbell County faithful. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. There was a guy that used to hang out with us at football parties from time to time. And he would be like that. Like, yeah, pick this up. It's like, all right, hey, man, this was, around $40. Oh, appreciate it, man. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. We don't like people like that.
That's crazy.
But, of course, we talk actual sports now. Now that we're an hour and 7 minutes into the show, I think we might have touched on real sports once during that whole first hour. But I'm fine with it. It flowed pretty good. I feel like everybody was enjoying it. But Tennessee baseball picking up the series win against Texas, number 4 Texas.
Absolutely.
It's showing us right now as a 3 seed in a regional with Georgia Tech. So Tennessee would be playing in Atlanta if that were the case. But something to take note of here is Georgia Tech got absolutely mollywopped by Mercer on Tuesday night.
Well,
picked apart, destroyed.
Can you say that again?
Picked apart, destroyed.
Put that on a shirt.
Destroyed. Picked apart, destroyed. Matthew, put it on a T-shirt. Work that deal up here in a minute. But, also when you look at college baseball right now, Caden, does it give you the same excitement as what it did 2 years ago?
I think with this team, yes. Okay, and people's like, oh, you're crazy. Think about where we first started.
Yeah.
And think about where we're at now.
See, I was going to ask, do you think it's more so because of how slow of a start this team had and then how they've just, boom, the bats get hot?
I think it really is it. Because you go back to basketball. Let's go back to basketball. Okay. And it's kind of like the way the baseball team has been.
Okay.
You go in February, late January basketball.
Yeah.
If if we were all discussing, I don't know, and talking about going to Sweet 16, let's be honest, would we really have thought we were going to a Sweet 16? So, and then all of a sudden we're just coming out of the gate going to Elite 8 again with a team that, in all reality, on paper, probably shouldn't have made it swiftly to a second round.
Yeah.
I mean, just the way that things have been rolling.
I mean, the thing is, like, at one point, you could have looked at that team and said, no, they're a first-round exit team, but, it's all about getting hot at the right time, and, with that team.
And that team had heart, too. So it's kind of like the baseball. This baseball team has struggled, but Josh Anylander has got it rolling now, and that's what I'm really excited about. It's a different game in tournament time. Now it's everybody's 0-0. You're ready to roll. So if we do play Georgia Tech, man, I'm excited about it. I really am.
Are you?
I really am.
I still don't know how I feel about it. Of course, we got SEC tournament play coming up.
We do.
That's going to be really fun to watch, I feel like, because if we can get the bats popping down there, it can only help.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't want to get hot too quick. Wait until we get to the regional to get hot.
That's true. But if we win that SEC tournament, that means more. So, let's be honest. SEC, if you take most teams that are not in the SEC, and you put them in this tournament, I guarantee they get beat first round.
It's possible.
Because we have the best of the best teams. There's no doubt. Nobody will convince me otherwise.
UCLA's got a good baseball team.
Well, that's true. But
A really good baseball team.
But are they good at anything else?
Used to be good at basketball. Used to be good at football.
And we ain't talked about them in a couple years.
Oh, we talked about them this past year just because of the blunder that they had with Nico.
Yeah, that's true. Man, they're enjoying that.
They can have it. They can have it. But, you look at other schools that are good that, always seem to pop off. And I've not checked the standings. I know Coastal Carolina is number 8 in the country right now, a team that has won a World Series. That's still insane to think about the fact that Coastal Carolina has a college World Series within the past 15 years, mind you.
Baseball's a different sport, too. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you got those schools that do have really good baseball talent.
Well, I mean, there's a reason schools like Dallas Baptist, you see them pop up all the time is because they're a really good program, and they've just developed a really good culture within that team. And the difference between Dallas Baptist and some of these smaller schools like ETSU and Tennessee Tech, schools like, well, why can't ETSU do this? Or why can't Tennessee Tech or Belmont or Lipscomb, why can't any of them do what Dallas Baptist is doing what Coastal Carolina is doing?
Yep.
Well, you know what Dallas Baptist has? They have donors, and they have a lot of money. And that's how they're able to keep it going the way they do.
That's what it takes. Building culture.
But Dallas Baptist, dangerous team.
I don't want to play
dangerous.
I don't want to play.
I don't want to play Dallas Baptist. I don't want to play Coastal Carolina.
No. But you know what? If we have to, we have to.
We do.
Just got to go through and go play.
I like Coastal Carolina.
Didn't Jamie Chadwell go there?
He was the head coach down there for quite a while.
Great guy.
Great coach. Great coach at Liberty now.
Now he's doing awesome things there. And there's another guy, from Campbell County. Family's from Campbell County. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Jamie Chadwell. So, but going back to baseball, this team has really done a lot more than most people have got them doing. And it's kind of like the basketball story, getting hot at the right time. And basketball did get hot at the right time. We can't help that we played an unbelievable Michigan team.
Mm-hmm.
And now baseball, you got to go into, whoever, but baseball
it'll be a tough regional.
It will be. It'll be very tough. But, baseball's one of them sports where if the bats are hot, it's, you just don't know if it really depends on that. I mean, honestly,
right. Well, and there were so many concerns. I mean, even going into the Texas weekend with our pitching, because our pitching just seemed off. I mean, we gave up 16 runs to Vanderbilt, gave up 16 runs to LSU, and these are just in one game. These are not over the course of the series. This is one game. But then, we go to the series with Texas, and it's like, okay, well, we're playing a little bit better. We're playing better ball. Of course, didn't do too hot up in Kentucky, but then we come out Friday night against Texas, and our starting pitcher strikes out 15 guys. That's incredible.
I mean, I remember watching the highlight. I think it might have been the last pitch that he made.
Mm-hmm.
That his face would just make you want to run through a wall.
I think he was done for the night after that. I think he'd thrown 123 pitches, and most coaches are going to pull their guys out at about 90 to 100.
Oh yeah,
but
he was rolling.
But you look at the other side of things. Look at how we were hitting the ball. Levi Clark was down to 170 at one point for his batting average, which is terrible.
Yep.
And now he's climbed back up to, I think he's at 230, 240. I think he's in that range. But, I mean, obviously he's hitting the ball better. And it felt good to see that because he struggled all year. I mean, even through conference play and even in some of the games that didn't matter. I mean, we were struggling bad. And all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, he's finally flipped a switch. Everything's all good now. So now it's like, okay.
Turned it around, man. And that's something we talk about on the show all the time. Turning things around. And one night changes a whole season.
It does.
And I think Texas on Friday night changed a lot of things, man.
I think it did. And then, of course, you win Saturday, too.
Yep.
Of course, you dropped the game on Sunday, but
you win the series.
You won the series.
I mean, you think about it. Was it a week ago before that we lost to Kentucky in the series?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of people's like, oh, man, this team went to Lexington and just dropped big fat L's and, here we go playing Texas, a great, really good baseball team that was coming in hot, and then we do what we did, and that just in one night changed it all. I mean, really, I really believe that for this team.
It's pretty incredible. Guys, I want to give a shout out to our friends at Baloo Detailing once again for all the fantastic work they do, not only for us, but for all of our listeners as well. Check them out on Facebook and set your appointment today. Guys, of course, we had Mother's Day. Mother's Day was fantastic. Got Mom a card, got her a Celebrity Cruises gift card that she can put towards her next cruise.
Yep.
So now what's coming up? We got Father's Day. We got Father's Day coming up.
Father's Day.
And I don't care what anybody says. Caden, you'll experience this one day too. Caden, we're hard to buy for.
That is true.
Because here's the deal. If a man wants something, man just goes and gets it. That's how it works. Right?
And we like to pick our own clothes out.
But I bet you can pay for a detail to have your dad's car detailed.
You're a father?
No.
You said we're hard to buy for.
As men, we're hard to buy for. I didn't say as
men,
fathers.
Matthew.
Well, you were talking about Father's Day.
Matthew.
Paying for something for my dad.
Stop eating Charlie's back there and pay attention.
I think you have something to explain.
I mean, I know Charlie's is the best, but you need to pay attention to the show, okay? We're not dads. We are not dads.
You said we.
But as men, as a whole, as God has created us, from Adam all the way up to Caden Poston and Jake Miller and Matthew Moore, we are hard to buy for. That's what we're talking
Caden,
about.
if you want to preach, you can buy some airtime.
Travis, Felicia, there has been no better live read for Baloo Detailing than what you just witnessed.
Can we read some comments? Because I'm...
You know what, Matthew?
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by.
When it comes to a personal loan, the person you talk to makes a difference. At Community Trust Bank, our loan specialists understand whether you're consolidating debt, covering expenses, making an amazing purchase, or planning that dream vacation. Your reasons are personal. That's why we offer flexible payment options and competitive rates to help make it happen. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, this is Chris Malone at Doyle's Tire Shop. We invite you to buy the new and used tires and friendly service. We're doing our best to continue the legacy of Doyle's Tire Shop. Come see us on the 4-lane next to Eagle Tire Pro, right between La Follette and Jacksboro. Doyle's Tire Shop. The tradition continues.
E.E. Hill & Son Insurance.
You know, the insurance agency started out as Hill Insurance, and it was started by my grandfather in 1925.
Celebrating 100 years in 2025.
I went into the insurance business with my dad and my Uncle David in '74 after I got out of UT. Then I bought the agency from my dad in '77.
It started as father and son.
Most people think that E.E. Hill & Son is my dad and me, and it's not. It was my granddad and my dad.
And 100 years later,
our agency's been blessed to be in a community that has embraced our agency, and we have had some of the most amazing employees.
Go Cougars!
when you think loans, think green and look for us under the big green sign, First National Bank on the 4-lane La Follette. Our hometown staff welcomes you by today. See Brian. Ask for Carrie. Look for Beth behind the counter. Or see Taylor at the drive-thru. First National Bank Oneida. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Cougar fans, get your First National Bank Orange and Blue Cougar debit card.
That'd be tough.
Hi, my name's Amanda Pemberton. I'm a lifelong Campbell County native, former Lady Cougar. I'm a personal lines agent here at Gray Insurance. I would love to help you out with all your home, auto, life insurance, and health needs. We're an independent agency, so we can offer you a wide variety of companies. Come see me and I'll be glad to help you with all your insurance needs. Thanks.
I'm Daniel Dagley, and it's that time of year again. Come see us at Gray Insurance for all your health care needs.
And now, for your complete analysis of all things Campbell County athletics and beyond, it's Jake Miller Sports Talk on WLAF.
Final segment of the program. It's Jake Miller. It's Caden Poston. It's Matthew Moore, and it is time for your picks by our friends at Slicks Barbershop, down on La Follette, next to the old Woodsons. Matthew, they did a fantastic job on my hair. It's a shame that I got it all sweaty and nobody can see it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be seeing this Chase Elliott hat.
Well, you've had a rough start today. You had a rough start.
I had a rough day. I did. But,
you made it.
I made it. At least people like Nelson keep me looking good.
Looking slick.
That's right. Nelson Smith. Go see him. Slicks Barbershop, down the Follette. It's time for our picks by Slicks. And normally we would go over what we are going to do on the sports betting side of things. Well, now we're just going to have fun with it, and we're going to be doing our picks based on how we think I'm going to perform this Monday on the golf course.
It's going to be really good.
Mm-hmm.
But you might not get nothing done.
What do you mean?
You've got me and Matthew Moore on a golf course.
Well, sometimes it be like that.
You just don't know what's going to happen, Jake. You just don't know what's going to happen.
Tell you what, we're going to keep note of these. The first bet, actually it's not even a bet, it's just a yes or no or an over-under that we're going to do. All right, first things first, we're going to go over-under what I shoot this Monday. We're only going to be playing 9 holes. The par is 36. I do believe it's 35, 36. Over-under 42.5. Do you think I will shoot above or below?
Go ahead, Matthew. You go first.
What do you think? Do you think I'm going to shoot about a 39 or a 40?
Yeah.
Matthew is taking the under. Caden.
I'm taking the over.
You think I'm a bad golfer?
No.
You just said I'm a bad golfer.
But you're dealing with me at a golf course. You're going to get so frustrated
That you might not even play.
Matthew, he's going to sabotage your pick.
Oh.
Oh, no. You're going to sabotage his pick. Gambling problem? Call Tennessee Red Line 1-800-889-9789. All right, the next one. Do I overshoot on hole number 1 and put it in that person's front yard?
No.
Matthew's laughing because he knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to have faith. I'm going to have faith. Faith. I'm going to wear a shirt that says faith.
Poston says no. Matthew, do I overshoot the green?
No.
No. All right. So something else too. We're going to let everybody place their picks on this. We're going to post it to the page. The Jake Miller Sports page will be shared by WLAF. We're going to put a poll out, and it's going to be fun. Everybody's going to be able to get involved in this.
You know what they're going to love? My outfit.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be slick.
Post an over under 7.5 shots on the first hole.
Over. It's going to be bad, boys. But you know what? It's not all about winning, guys.
Matthew, over under 7.5 shots.
Over.
I thought we were friends, Matthew.
They're saying you're going to get over a triple bogey.
It's not going to be good.
Poston, I got faith in you. I'm going to take the under.
The Undertaker.
Because I'm going to tell you what to do. You, sir, are going to play short game.
What's that mean?
I'm basically going to have you putt it down the fairway. That way, you don't have to put it in the yard. And then on hole number 2, you don't have to put it at Farmer Jenkins' grave. Because you actually, if you overshoot 2, you actually hit it into a graveyard.
It's not good.
Not good.
It's no bueno.
Matthew, what's another good one we can do?
Do I make Jake crazy at the end?
Does Poston drive Jake crazy? Yes.
Does Jake get us a fine from the FCC?
You're going to be doing the editing, though.
Well, something might slip through.
We'll make sure. We will make sure. We will add timestamps to everything on this. So, I got a better one for you. Does someone hit it in the water on 6 or 7? Does someone hit it in the water?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hit in the water on 6
You
or
might
7?
throw me in the water. Can I tell a funny story real quick?
Sure.
This involves water. Okay.
It involves water.
Okay, this is the most funniest high school football story I've ever heard. This football player gets mad at his coach, and he was playing against Campbell County. And I don't know the whole story. Dwayne Kitt's going to tell y'all, but he was the one telling me this. And he leaves leaves all his stuff, goes to the locker room, changes, goes, and I think there was a little pond next to the football field where we were playing at. He grabs his fishing pole and goes fishing during the game.
That's awful. That is terrible. And then the last pick that we're going to make. Matthew, what is a good over-under on the amount of times that you have to censor me on the golf course? What's going to be on the cuss counter?
Over 50. I think this is 9 holes. It's going to be about 3 hours.
So 49.5. Over or under?
I'm going to say under. I'm going to say you're going to have so much peace. I'm going to say under, Jake.
Matthew, over or under 49.5?
Over.
Over?
Yeah.
I'm going to be good. I'm going to say under 49.5. That one's going to be the most interesting part because you're going to have the counter. You're going to be dressed in something ridiculous, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
What would you do if I showed up in my dually pants and a white polo?
That'd be awesome. I'll run through a wall for you, Jake.
You would? I appreciate it. Matthew, would you run through a wall for me?
No.
What if it's just drywall?
What if it's a bear running after you?
I'll run through any wall if there's a bear coming after me. My goodness.
Roar. Do the roar.
No, I'm good. I don't need to roar. But that is going to do it for us. We will be posting these pics to the Facebook page. Want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors: Charlie's, Baloo Detailing, Martin and Effler, Slicks, Diesel Works, Charlie's. Did I forget anybody? I think I hit just about everything right there, didn't I?
I think
I did.
I really do.
I'm looking forward to next week. Matthew is looking forward to next week. Caden, we're going to teach you how to play golf, and I've got something in the works on that too, so don't you worry.
That's going to be something.
We're going to make you a golfer.
Golfer.
Matter of fact, I might be making a call. Someone you know very well.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. Think about it.
Zach.
Even better.
Brandon Clausen.
Might be making a call to Corey.
Corey. Hosting?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Here it is. There it is. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week right here on WLAF.